Today we have another overstable mid-range that we're going to give a look. One that I've never thrown before, and that's going to be the dynamic disc Culprit. The Culprit appears to be one of those more overstable mid-ranges. Probably great for forehands. We're going to find out today a little bit, but one that you can kind of really mess with those angles a bit. 420, 3.5, so there's really no glide there at all. I assume this disc is going to want to get to the ground very quickly for us. What I do like about it is its hand feel. It feels very slim in the hand rather than some other overstable stuff like the Swarm, where I think it's kind of beefy. It's a little bit more of a tank. I also brought out a Bobcat to try to like get some sort of flight comparisons out of these. Probably not the entire time, but definitely through a few holes. Here we go, first throw ever with the Culprit. Got about 300-foot hole here. I'm just gonna try to put this on a lot of anhyzer, probably compare with the Swarm and the mid disc Bobcat right now, just to kind of have that out of the way. The Culprit just feeling so much more kind of like low profile, I guess, in the hand. Oh, wow, that's kind of nice because I don't think that's going to be as overstable as these two discs. Didn't get all the power I wanted on that one. Also kind of came out a little less Annie. There you go. I also feel like those are coming up so much shorter than the Culprit did. Maybe it is as overstable. I'm gonna have to watch those back to really kind of get a clear representation there. I don't think I put the last two though like on enough power like I did with the Culprit. So I felt like the Culprit kind of went just like a little bit further and pushed a little bit longer on Annie. At the same time, well, they're not too far apart actually. Maybe I lied a little bit because they're all relatively close to each other. The Culprit did outdrive the Bobcat by like 2 feet. Honestly, sometimes when I bring out like overstable mids like this, I don't even know if I need them in my bag. Like, it's fun to throw, it's fun to put them on all sorts of angles, but at the end of the day, I feel like they kind of do what my zones do in a way, and that it's kind of pointless. It's not really another club, it's just like another disc to throw in the bag at the end of the day. For me, I don't know, I've never really got the feeling that I've absolutely needed them. A little short on the putt. Apparently that's a long way for me. I am going to be playing the biop around here in August, at the end of August I believe it is. And let me tell you, I had to practice. I feel like my game is at an all-time low. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like my putting, my throwing, it's not that great right now. And if I'm playing bad like I have been, my buddy Kevin is really going to hate me because it's a doubles tournament. Bring your own partner around here. Super fun event that Hazy Shade puts on, but anyway, I need to get better. Hole 2, about another 300-foot shot. Go. That's the anhyzer that I wanted if I actually threw it straight at the basket. There you go. Yeah, that's sick. Like, I really love the flight of them when you can put them out on anhyzer. The problem is it takes so much effort to throw them for me. Like, I don't know. It's fun and all, but I'd hate to throw them all day around the course. But at the same time, I feel like that's literally some people's game. Some people love throwing the Annie shots or the flex lines, and that's kind of what they do. For me, I am not one of those players. Give me some understable stuff to put on hyzer. I genuinely think I like the Culprit hand feel way better than the other two. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that. Not that the other two are uncomfortable, but like if you told me I had to pick, I'd be like, oh yeah, Culprit all the way. Quick shout out to discgolfdealsusa.com who continue to support these videos. So if you're looking for some new plastic, hit the link down in the description. It's gonna save you 10% off at checkout. So if you're looking, use that link. Probably the only couple of forehands you'll get all day, so live it up right here. We're going orbit first, left side gap. This hole is only 210 feet. Kind of yanked it a little bit. It did kind of fade out. I put it on a little bit of Annie. I did not mean to do that. It still had the stability with a mid-range, which is nice because back in the day I could never forehand mid-ranges until these overstable monsters. There you go. I mean, that's what you're wanting to see. That's parked. Oh no. That makes sense. Oh, I'm not saying this is like a complete review video. I wouldn't say that. It's just a way for you guys to kind of see how all these are flying. But at the same time, sometimes these videos become very difficult for me because you get 3 discs like this and you're just really not sure. There's only so much you can say before it's like repeated over and over and over because of their stability, how they fly. I don't see like tons of differences between them, so it's like a lot harder to point out certain things. But anyway, we skipped a couple more. Now this is actually hole 8, 260 feet. Oh, I like it. Get down, get down. Oh wow, that's so short. I didn't realize. There you go. Missed the bridge. Get a little skip. Can he go 3 for 3? Yes, he can, and that one's in the basket. I'm just kidding. It's probably way short. Oh! That was actually close. There we go. Maybe the first twice or its luck putt that I actually made. Hole 9, 300 feet. A lot of 300 footers here. See if we get the culprit there. Oh, too low. Maybe a little bit higher. I mean, if I throw that too low, it has no glide in general. So it has no chance at all if it gets thrown a little bit too low. I want to try like a Simon line where I put it like up high and see if it kind of like rocks back. That's actually kind of sick. That kind of went a far way too. Check that out, guys. Oh, that's so fun. Imagine acing right now with one of these discs. Something tells me it's going to happen. Drop. Drop. That could do it if it stays in the air. Oh my goodness. Too wide? Too far. But still pretty good. I mean, that's a good thing about these discs is definitely distance control that you get out of them. Mainly because I don't throw hard. Just gonna play a couple more here. This one we're playing only with the culprit, 325 feet, but I'm not gonna get the culprit there, so. Go, go. So short. Everything I throw with these discs just come up short. Really. All right, one last one to display all 3 here. Just 275 feet, slightly downhill. See kind of how close we can get to it. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Under the basket with the culprit. Let's go. Oh, not enough Annie with the bobcat. Jeez, they get out of them so fast. That's never gonna be enough. I gotta say, I think that's the first time I threw the culprit better than the other 2. It only took all day to do. All right, guys, that is going to do it for my video with the culprit. It's a fun disc to throw. Once again, I'm not like overly excited about it versus these 2. I think they're all relatively, you know, kind of the same. I do think the hand feel, I think this is, the culprit is way more comfortable in my hand. So for that, I would give it an A+, I guess. But again, all 3 of these discs, I feel like I'm not necessarily bagging. I'm putting them in my bag just to kind of have excitement with the game or try something new. Like, oh, here's a line that I typically wouldn't take, but I have this overstable mid-range that I would like to try, and it's just for fun, you know? For me, anyway, it's just not how I play the game. I don't think I really need that, especially if I have a zone. I mean, I'll probably just throw the zone. But for everybody, that could be way different. For me, that's just what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one.